gives me great pleasure in introducing our esteemed superintendent to this audience, who will lead the rebel yell. I'll yell myself presently.
Go ahead. You talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, I feel highly honored at the introduction of our worthy friend and comrade Captain Dr. Lewis, and I will do the best I know how to get that yell up for you. What few of us old corn-feds are left, we'll do all we can. We can't give you much, but we'll give you what we got left. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure of announcing to you that we are going to make an effort to repeat the old rebel yell. 1, 2, 3.
Charge 'em, boys, charge 'em.
We'll now give you the individual there, Captain James Dinkin. General Stevens. Colonel Pierce. Jones. Colonel Jones, I beg pardon. Yes, all right. No, go on. Boys! General Pierce. Right. Go for him, boys. Hey! Get on the hill, boys! Get on the hill! Hurry, boys! Get on the hill, boys!
You want to know a little about early days? Pony Express riding was the toughest work in the bunch. If you were scouting, you could go where you pleased. But when you was riding Pony Express, you had a trail to go. And on that trail, you couldn't move. You changed horses about every 20-25 miles. Sometimes you didn't change at all, because you couldn't. Your station was taken up. Then there was times when you had to shoot. And the way we done it was this way. That's all I got. And you asked a little about this. This is how we done it.
Why, I don't exactly call it work. You know what work is? You don't. Why, work's doing something you have to do. When you're doing something that you want to do, like to do, that's play. Now, a good many years ago, I don't like to tell you quite how many, but, well, I was born in the first half of the last century, so you can guess how old I am. I worked. And now I'm in the, pretty well along in the next century, and now I exercise a little, but I don't call it work. I don't call this work. Why, this is play. You see how nice that is?
You've seen many things happen, change in your day, Mr. King?
Oh, yes. We live in a world of change. The trees are just the same as they were when I was a boy, only larger. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. But when I was a boy, we didn't have the telegraph, and we didn't have the telephone, of course, nor the electric lights, nor any of these other things which have come up to bother us and help us. The good old days were pretty good, pretty good. Don't you boys think that you're living in just the best time in the world's history? First rate, but it's no better than our fathers had, and I don't believe it's very much better than our grandchildren. Yes, that's Hudson over there. Nice little city. Why, I remember very well looking out of my window, I would see anywhere from 10 to 20, hardly ever less than 10 sailing vessels on the river. And now I don't see more than 1 in 3 months. And very few steamboats. Everybody went to New York then. If they wanted to go in Duluth style, why, they'd take a steamboat. If they wanted to go cheap, they'd go on one of our river sloops.
All right, now what you want me to do? Hello, folks. How you feel? Good this morning? Hope you do. I'm trying to get on my feet again. Feel pretty good. Thankful it's as well as it is. Oh, boys, I'm pleased to see you. I don't know where you come from, but I give you all the welcome I've got to offer you. And I want to tell you that I'm living on the same ground that I've lived on for 75 long years when I come here as an 18-year-old bride. I went to Washington 50 years and a little more ago. I saw all the people around there and been with the presidents. And I learned a great many things up there that I didn't know before. I'll add a little more to it. I was one of the board of lady managers for the Chicago Exposition. And I served my full time in Chicago and learned a good many things over there. I was a delegate to the Tennessee Centennial Exposition. I was a delegate to St. Louis, a juror at St. Louis. I think for a North Georgia cracker of my size and age, I've had a pretty good education on that line. That do all right? I was a 3-year-old girl when the Indians were moved from this country to Indian Territory. I have an indistinct recollection of seeing the red men as they went through the woods, for everything was woods nearly at that time. I have a distinct impression, if a 3-year-old child can have it. Nevertheless, I've been here since that time, and I've seen the march of progress all the way. At that time, we had only stagecoaches, and we only had horses and buggies, and we had lots of footback travelers. I remember all of that, and had intimate acquaintance with the people of that time. Now I've seen it come along all this way, and the airplane goes over my house going on its way, and it's got to be such a common thing, the old girl don't go even out to see if she can look at it. Although at my advanced age I had a most serious accident that threatened my life very seriously, I feel like I'm on the way to recovery. I feel as much interest in people and things as I ever did. And to tell me that you can't keep a good man down, I don't believe I'm debarred by sex. I believe I've got a chance yet. You dear boys, I want you to understand that I don't always talk this like flim-flam sort of talk. Way back yonder when I was a girl of about 16, I joined the church, and I think my Heavenly Father has led me along, and I want to give him praise and his thanks. And now, in 6 years of 100, I can say that I think that's the best part that contains my whole life.